In 2023, federal agents on a routine operation at an undisclosed location reported a sight that defied logic. A glowing orange sphere hovered in the night sky, releasing smaller, red glowing orbs that seemed to launch like independent scout planes. Over 2 days, multiple teams of trained officers observed the same phenomenon. Military sensors captured objects traveling at 80 miles per hour, making instantaneous 90-degree turns, maneuvers that would tear a conventional airframe apart. These aren't the shaky claims of online enthusiasts. These are sworn statements from government personnel who are trained to identify everything that moves through U.S. airspace. The government has officially admitted these anomalies are physical and real. But to find their origin, we have to look past the individual sightings and analyze where they actually occur. Since 1947, reports of unidentified objects have come from every corner of the globe, spanning decades of civilian and military history. Plotting the coordinates of famous encounters, from Cold War Europe to the modern Middle East, a specific geography emerges. These sightings occur with the highest density where the U.S. military is most active, following the exact footprint of advanced radar systems. These objects track with the boundaries of American strategic operations. This correlation shifts the focus from an extraterrestrial arrival to the reality of modern human geopolitics. The key to understanding this proximity pattern lies in the 1947 crash at Roswell, New Mexico. For decades, the Roswell flying disc was the center of alien mythology. But later declassifications showed the debris belonged to Project Mogul, a top-secret surveillance effort that used high-altitude balloons. Project Mogul was designed to detect the acoustic signatures of Soviet nuclear tests. It was a high-stakes espionage program driven by the direct threat of atomic warfare. When the balloon crashed, the military initially reported finding a flying disc. They realized that as long as the public believed the debris was extraterrestrial, the secret of their nuclear surveillance remained hidden from Soviet intelligence. This established a strategic blueprint. The U.S. government found that the myth of the alien provided the perfect cover to test and operate advanced, classified technology in the open. This same logic applies to modern reports coming out of the Middle East, Japan, and the Indo-Pacific. These physics-defying maneuvers are consistent with modern drone swarms and classified surveillance assets, machines designed specifically to test the response times of a rival nation's radar. We see the modern version of this in high-altitude surveillance balloons launched by foreign adversaries. These are tools of earthly espionage, designed to monitor military facilities from the edge of the atmosphere. This earthly explanation even extends into orbit. Astronauts on Gemini and Apollo missions reported unidentified objects and strange flashes while circling the moon. NASA analysis points to more local origins for these space sightings: sunlight reflecting off discarded rocket boosters, or solar radiation interacting with the spacecraft's windows. From the deserts of New Mexico to the lunar surface, logical, man-made explanations consistently replace the alien narrative once the classified data is removed. To address these decades of reports, the Department of Defense created the All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, or AARO. After investigating thousands of files, AARO issued a definitive report. They found no evidence that any sighting involved extraterrestrial technology or that the U.S. was hiding off-world craft. When the government releases raw, unanalyzed UFO footage, it leads to a surge in public speculation and conspiracy theories. Keeping these files ambiguous serves a strategic purpose. By not identifying a specific object, the military avoids revealing the exact sensitivity of its radar systems or the capabilities of its own secret assets to the rest of the world. The skies are a theater for a constant, high-stakes game of cat and mouse. Superpowers are continuously probing each other's defenses to find a gap in the perimeter. Labeling a foreign drone as an unidentified phenomenon provides a layer of diplomatic safety. It allows a government to acknowledge a breach without being forced into an immediate international escalation. Our cultural fascination with finding life from other worlds often distracts us from the very real intelligence war occurring right above us. Science requires extraordinary evidence for extraordinary claims. For now, the evidence suggests that the truth isn't found in distant galaxies, but in the sophisticated world of human ingenuity and military secrecy.